Most girls in Artsakh know two things by heart: the lyrics of the national anthem and the recipe for zhengyal bread. First they roll out the dough. Then they put veggies and herbs on it, fold and seal it, and bake it in a tonir. Some people also like to put pomegranate seeds in zhengyal bread. Miss Mira prepares the masterpiece of Artsakhian cuisine without pomegranate seeds, but using herbs picked from a pomegranate orchard. We pick charcharuk from the pomegranate orchard. We also gather herbs from the fields. All kinds of herbs grow on our mountains. Zhengyal bread can include up to 30 types of vegetables and herbs. The bigger the variety, the richer the taste. In this time of year, it's not possible to find 30 types of vegetables and herbs, but our zhengyal bread definitely includes coriander, dill, charcharuk, barava pork, and utentitem, among other herbs. On her grandmother's advice, Mrs. Mira never uses an electric or gas stove to bake zhengyal bread. It tastes much better if it's baked on a wood-burning stove. It's not the same if you bake it using a gas or electric stove. Whether she's baking at home, at Rebirth Square in Stepanakert, or venues in Armenia, people always congregate around the stove of Mira Hayrapetyan, who has been a teacher for the past 40 years. Last year, on June 30th, I participated in a festival in Sevan. It was held in the village of Lchap, right on the shore of Lake Sevan, and visitors included Armenian scholars and composers from the diaspora. I baked 250 zhengyal breads that day. Hayrapetyan, a native of Askeran, started her festival career right here at Rebirth Square, where the Harvest Festival was begun 5 years ago. Every year, on the second Sunday of October, the people of Artsakh hold this pan-national fete in the heart of the capital.
Great people, food is fabulous, the snacks, the cognac, the homemade stuff is the best.
The food is wonderful. I've never had a bad meal since I've been here, and I'm just enjoying it and taking it all in. It's been great.
Beautiful people, and this fair today is amazing. I love it.
Diana, a doctor from America, loves the supple dance of Naidian girls. After partaking in a couple of Armenian kefs, she dances almost as well as the local girls. In Stepanakert, it is said that what lends the Harvest Festival its unique flavor is the quintessential villager of Artsakh, who does battle with both the soil and the enemy. Take the natives of Kashatagh. They took up arms during the war in April, and now, in October, they're back to working with the spade. If there's war, the residents of Kashatagh will defend their homeland, and in peacetime, they resume their work as farmers. And do you know what's interesting about this? The fruits that were grown in the farmer's orchard were quite small, but a single branch found its way into the neighbor's garden, where it yielded 2 enormous pumpkins. The 65-kilo pumpkin brought from Moshatagh and everything else at the Kashatagh pavilion are about soldiers and for soldiers. There's honey vodka, or ori, which throws down the gauntlet to the famous mulberry vodka and is sold in military flasks, and sindrik that's been gathered from the landmine-infested fields and pickled. The reason we know those fields have landmines in them is that Kashatagh is a repopulation zone. The first Harvest Festival since the April War of 2016 has an unprecedented number of vendors and visitors. Compared with last year, there are far more visitors from Kashatagh and elsewhere. The rows of bountiful stalls spans at least 2 kilometers at and around Rebirth Square. In a year of war, this is much more than an agricultural exhibition. The presence of so many people here is a reminder that the residents of Artsakh have long stopped to live in fear, and and that there is no power in this world that can force them to give up their land.